Hello! It's the 2nd of December today and it's time for another travel question. But before we kick off, let's look at yesterday's question. So I have a banknote here and I asked where this banknote from, and the answer is Zimbabwe. Between 2007 and 2009, the Zimbabwean dollar went into hyperinflation and banknotes reached silly values. This one isn't even the highest actually. They made a $100 trillion note as well. It's crazy.
It's silly.
An interesting fact is actually that although the value kept decreasing, so they had to make bigger and bigger notes, they actually never took any of them out of circulation. So while they were totally unusable, they actually had the 1 cent coin and the $100 trillion note in circulation at the same time. And just in theory, if you were to walk into a bank with a $100 trillion note and say, I'd like to have change in 1 cent coins, and the bank would actually give you this, you'd actually become the richest person in the world, 7 times richer than Bill Gates, and that would purely be off the value of the metal in those coins. And that just illustrates how insane that inflation was. So for obvious reasons, this couldn't go on forever, and the currency collapsed and the country switched to the US dollar instead. But a few years ago, someone thought it would be a great idea to switch back to the Zimbabwean dollar again, and we actually visited, and we got this note, which is now a $2 note rather than a 2 trillion or something silly. So they started off at the same value as the US dollar. But we picked one up and kept it because we thought this may be a rare note one day. And what do you know, it's only a few years ago and already inflation has gone up by 175%. So should we then go on with today's question?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a second. Hello. Yeah. So you've had a bit of a rough night, you can't remember where you were, and now you're woken up in an unknown place. Yeah. Okay, so there's a big sign there, and it's saying, welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. Okay, I know exactly where you are then.
Me too.
Yeah. So, for today's question then, as you probably heard on my phone, a friend of mine woke up in the city and we want to know, where is this place? So we woke up to a big sign saying, welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. And where is this?
Isn't that a bit too obvious?
Yeah, if you think it's an obvious question, then you're probably wrong. It's a bit trickier than that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, should we do a tip today as well?
We should do a tip today as well.
Yeah, only for those that answered correctly though. So if you answered wrongly, shut your ears.
Yeah. So today's tip is if you're going to travel to Svalbard. It's an amazing place. It has polar bears, it has northern lights, and the only sundial in the world that we know of that actually works 24 hours a day. During the summer, that is. A bunch of countries have the right to do research here, but it's under Norwegian jurisdiction. And that brings us to today's tip. Svalbard is really far north, and naturally it's quite expensive to fly there. Luckily, there is a loophole. The airline SAS has a fixed price for domestic flights when paying with frequent flyer points, and SAS considers this a domestic flight. So you pay the same for this long flight as a very short one between 2 major cities. Even if you don't have any frequent flyer points with SAS, it may be cheaper to buy them and then pay with the points. We did this a few years ago and it saved us hundreds of euros.
Yeah, that was a really nice time.
It was.
And Svalbard is actually on our list for our top destinations for 2020. We could really recommend to go there.
Stay tuned tomorrow for the answer of today's question and more tips.